guess who's back? It's Tommy. I'm back on YouTube. As you can see, my location's kind of changed. It's more fancier now, and that's because I've recently moved, hence why I couldn't film any videos, because obviously the stress of packing and all that kind of jazz. But if you're wondering where I got all this fancy stuff at the back, I will be coming up with a haul once all the stuff that I bought for my room has finally arrived and all that sort of jazz. I don't think I'll be able to show you guys the things that I bought in detail per se, because they're already arranged, if you get what I mean. So I'll just like glance through everything and then tell you where I got them from. So yeah, stay tuned for my room haul. So yeah, this video is going to be slightly different from my other videos. It's going to be very vlogish, a very vlogish slash advice video. I have been getting a lot of questions from my subscribers about how I started my business, and if you don't know, I do own my own business. It's dollhaircollection.com, and it's a hair extension based website, so luxury hair extensions, which has been running for quite a bit now. I did tell you guys when it launched, so I just wanted to give you like details on how I started and where I started, and hopefully I would help you guys to sort of start your own venture or something that's life-changing, because business to me, I love business. That is so me. I feel like business is a very life-changing experience, so I do business because I feel like it's going to change the world in the nearest future and hopefully fill a void in someone's life. Yeah, and even hence why I came on YouTube, it's to inspire people. So if you have been thinking of starting a business and you haven't been able to like move forward, hopefully I'll be able to give you advice. So yeah, dollhaircollection.com. Dollhaircollection.com was a vision that came to me when I was like 17, and you know when you're a young kid and you think of starting a business and you're like, oh, that would be cool, like blah blah blah, I'd have my own this, I'd have my own that. And I think people always attached negativity around business, like it's so hard, and something about me is once I think of something, I feel like I need to do it. Even if I try and I fail, that's fine, but so long as I've thought of it, I need to literally do it quick. My mum always complains that I'm a jack of all trades and I need to focus on one thing, but business has always sort of been the goal, and something that's inspiring and life-changing has always been the vision. So I always tell her that I was like, there's really no such thing as a jack of all trades. So you know, so long as your purpose still remains the same. So I've always still been into like the whole fashion beauty industry and how it can possibly change people's lives. I took a gap year after my A-level, and this was when I was 18, yeah. And I started working for a hairdresser. It was a Caucasian hairdressers, and the owner of the hair salon, she gave me a job as a hair extensionist, and I interned in a hair salon in Nigeria because I was very into hair and beauty. So I interned in a makeup parlor and a hair salon, and that sort of kind of like, I won't say perfected my skills because I was the worst intern ever. I never showed up. I was useless.com, but it's still something that I sort of liked anyway. So I worked for Geraldine, which was my boss at the time in Leicester, and she was such a lovely person, and she sort of opened my eyes to, you know, the hair world, and she gave me so much amazing tips. And like, because I did the hair extensions, I saw how girls were so in love with like hair extensions, and I was like, wow, this is like insane. So since opening my own brand was always kind of a dream of mine, I started to do research into hair. Like at the time there was no such thing as like virgin hair was still just coming out at the time. It wasn't as popular, like no one really knew about it. It wasn't easily accessible. So I did a lot of research, found like a few like suppliers, you know, in London or something, met for a meeting, like a corporate business meeting. And at the time I was with Ellis, and I told Ellis, would you like to be my business partner? I've got a proposal for you. And he said, yeah, sure. And the good thing about Ellis is a go-getter. He doesn't say no. Like any time, he's like, once you're thinking of something, work on it now. So start making the phone calls, start like making quotes and see what you can do about it. So I found like a few suppliers, and I was like, Gigi, I've got enough. My Geraldine, my boss, call her Gigi. I was like, I've got an offer for you. I've got amazing hair extensions that you can use on your clients. It's virgin hair, blah, blah, blah. And she had this regular client who always did her hair extension. She spent so much money, like 300, 400 pounds. Whereas the hair that she used was just normal human hair. And I'm like, why do you have to spend so much money when you can get something that's long lasting? So I sold Gigi hair extensions, which I made like £100 profit on. And she sold it to her client as well. So she made profit on it and I made a profit on it, right? And that's literally how it began. And the client just loved the hair. She used the hair for like a year, and I was like, this is it, like I'm starting, I don't care. So because I had a lot of friends at the time, the thing is, when you grow up in Nigeria, you sort of make this sort of networking circle that once you start something, then it passes all around different girls and everyone wants it. So when I knew that, boom, I finally got the cat in the bag, I was like, yes, I'm doing this. And I used to get a lot of phone calls and blah, blah, blah. I still remain in contact with Gigi as well when I left. And then I had to move to uni, which gave me more access to like girls. And I was like, okay, I need to start this thing official. Like, because I couldn't handle the phone calls that I was getting from people even when I was in uni. I was like, this is ridiculous. And some people would call at 2 AM in the morning saying, I need urgent hair. I just felt like, you know, that was like quite disrespectful. But yeah, but for me, the most important thing in a business was providing something that was quality. To me is the most important thing. I don't care about the money, anything, so long as the service is perfect. That's what I stand for. So I think, and people, the thing is, when you start really well, and people sort of see the drive, and when they see the drive in you, a lot of people want to help. So a lot of family would say, okay, I would only buy from you, Tommy, and do this, do that. I would introduce you to this, I would introduce you to that. So it was like, I kind of like established a relationship with my supplier. So I wouldn't pay her till I got an order. So that in itself was amazing. So you always have to be a good person as well, and you have to be very trustworthy, because no one's going to do business with you if you're not that. I think that's for the hair business. I think as a corporate governance student now, if you're looking to start something that requires a lot of capital, then I say go and look for capitalists, venture capitalists and investors that would sort of like help you achieve your dream. And there's a lot of programs now about crowdfunding and things like that. There are a lot of people out there that can help you, trust me. You'd be really surprised, but you also need to know where your market's coming from. No one's going to give you money without knowing that, you know, money is not going to come in. So you have to be very passionate about what you're doing, and also you need to be very commercial. So you need to know where like money is coming in, and that's how it started. And since then it's just been going, and it's just getting better. And I've written all my other business ideas. I have another business idea coming up that I've partnered with a very close friend of mine that I went to school in Nigeria with. And if you'd like me to do a high school Nigeria video, growing up in Nigeria and sort of my high school experience, let me know, because that was totally insane, like really insane. So I think we're going to venture into our childhood dream, which we had hoped to develop when we were really young, and we started it actually when we were like 14, and we got scammed, but yeah, we're hoping to like revisit and rebuild it again, so which I'm really excited about, and I'll let you guys know soon. So yeah, that is the biggest advice I could give to anyone looking to start a business. Is if you're thinking of it now, start it now. That's the greatest advice I could give you. If you're a close friend of mine, and if like you've met any of my friends will tell you that, because I'm so passionate about do what you love and just do it. Once you're thinking of it, just do it, because one, someone else can come up with the same idea, and whilst you're starting it or whilst you're doing it, your path can be totally redirected and more amazing opportunities may come. So obviously, how many years has it been? It's been 5 years now since I started, but now I feel like because I'm in my 20s, before I get really old, I can establish all these ventures. And obviously the dream for me is filling the void and making people's lives better, and hopefully to sort of like develop, you know, my motherland, which is like back home, better, because they have so many amazing resources. I think it just needs, you just need to inspire people who have no hope and future, and I feel like that's why we are here on earth, to make it a better place and to sort of bring everyone to a neutral level. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do have any advice and tips on anything else, please leave it in the comments below. And if you do want me to do any other videos and the videos I've mentioned in this video, also leave that in the comments below, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. Also, I made a video on my vlog channel, which is YouTube filming and lighting tips, and you can go and check that out, or I'll actually upload it on this channel, because I heard like it was very useful to people looking to start their own YouTube channel. So if you like this sort of advice vlogs, thumbs up, and I'll be willing to do more. So take care and bye.